Welcome to this deep dive and full report on EazyBot. And this is probably my favorite passive income opportunity right now because when it comes to crypto, it is the one I have the most confidence in terms of stability, aka low risk. And it's getting the best coins, and I'll tell you what that means in a second, that you can use with them are doing about 10% a month, which is what most people are average on their retirement accounts in a year. So I'm very excited to dive into EazyBot. And their slogan's actually crypto made easy, but on their website the thing kept changing. Anyways, what is EazyBot? It's a fully automated crypto algorithm. It's designed to be as low risk as possible while making profits in any market condition. And I got in before crypto lost 50% of its value. And during a 2-month span, when actually it was a month and a half when crypto lost 50% of its value, my account went up 15%, which was the least amount of growth, which was about like the lowest growth that I've had with them. But it's still crazy because people lost half of their money in crypto during that time on average, and they were still going up. And you can choose from over 20 different coins. The best ones are getting about 10% a month. I'm going to share with you my personal favorites in a bit. And you also can instantly access your funds. It's literally on your crypto exchange. And that's one of the other parts, that's my favorite part, is it's in your own crypto exchanges. You can keep it in Binance, which is the biggest one in the world, or KuCoin, and you're not giving it away to some random small company. Like, you can see every single transaction that they're making in your own account. And you can also get started for free, and they'll just take a percentage of the profits. So we're gonna dive deep into it, do our full 10-step report. Before we dive into that, a couple things. If you want to learn about some of the best passive and semi-passive opportunities out there and advanced methods people are using to scale their income even faster, then definitely subscribe to this channel. And also, to make sure that we can last long term, I'm going to have to read through this disclaimer really quick, hit y'all with the triple speed. This is not a solicitation to invest. The information presented through this video and any subsequent communications is for informational purposes only. It is up to the individual to determine their risk tolerance, financial aptitude, or engaging in any strategies. Strategies of this nature come with a high level of risk that may result in complete loss of your capital. Do not risk what you cannot afford to lose. If there is ever a doubt or a question about strategies application to your individual situation, please consult with your own personal licensed financial advisor. Woo! There we go again. Alrighty, so gotta make sure you're all well informed and we're keeping everything legal at the same time. There is an opportunity chance you can lose money in any investment, but nobody's lost money in this opportunity yet. At least that's had their accounts open for an extended period of time. And here is the 10-step vetting results. Let me get myself out of the way here. All right, so past performance. All coin options have been profitable thus far. There is a possibility that your value of your account can go down. It actually does fluctuate a little bit. But so far, as long as you stick with it, nobody's lost money. The best performing coins are getting about 10% a month, which to some of y'all watching this, I know you don't think that's crazy. You'd rather get Shibu and watch it go up 20,000% and then crash. But to most people, 10% a month is insane. That's more than the average person gets in a retirement account in a year. That's more than 10x what someone gets in the average retirement account right now. And I'm not giving any financial advice. Auto compounding option available. So this one's really cool for, especially if y'all nerd out on compound interest, because pretty much the faster things can compound, aka if you don't know what compound interest is, you gotta know. It's critical for building wealth and time freedom. You need to know what compound interest is. Go look that up and then come back here. But if the people who know what compound interest is, the faster it compounds, the faster it multiplies. So if it's making profitable cycles, and if you want to see what I mean by cycle, you can look at the algorithm video, then it's literally compounding multiple times in a day, right? So theoretically, you can compound 10 times in one day rather than getting yearly compounding. It's possible. It doesn't necessarily compound every day, but I've had it compound many times in a day, many times. And the industry is crypto. Crypto is a volatile industry, but shows many signs of huge growth. And here are the risks. So this one's the most likely, And if you choose a coin that loses all of its value, then you can lose that value, right? The base coin, so most of the funds are almost always kept in this thing called Tether, and then you pick what coin you want the algorithm to trade with. So it could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever. But Tether's supposed to be $1 at all times, and then it just trades with the other coins, and then gets you more Tether as you go. But if you choose a coin that goes completely bankrupt, then you could lose all the funds that you put towards that coin. And the vast majority of people and the executives say this over and over again. By the way, the executives get so many announcements, and you can talk to executives every week. They highly recommend that you have multiple different coins just for this reason. And then I'm going to give you my favorite coins that, after doing a bunch of research and talking with long-term crypto investors with like really strong projects. And then you can lose your funds if the exchange goes bankrupt. So Binance is the biggest exchange in the world. They're trading tens of trillions of dollars a day. And I mean, their trade volume. So if they went bankrupt, then you can lose your money. But yeah, so I mean, just make sure whatever exchange you choose, you're confident they're going to last. Crypto, if your account gets hacked, that is possible. Haven't heard that happening to anyone I work with yet. And you could, theoretically, if the algorithm didn't work for some reason, and they say the coin would have to lose 90% of its value for you to lose the account, then if that happened, you could lose the funds. Starting costs, you can either start for free or you can do a paid membership. Ongoing costs, you can keep a free account and not pay a yearly membership. By the way, $250 a year. And the $250 account gets you a little bit cheaper rate. So when you have a free account, you pay 30% of your profits as you go, right? So essentially, every time they make a profitable trade, then a piece comes out, not technically of your account because they can't withdraw to your account, but you put some money on their website, and then as they're making profitable trades, then they just keep whatever percentage. So it's 30% for a free account and 20% for a paid account. And so the minimum starting amount is you need at least $600 per each bot that you start with. Otherwise, the algorithm doesn't work. And that's because I think the smallest amount it can trade is $600. I think it's either 1% or 2%. But the platforms have minimum trading amounts that you could do. So the 600 makes it so you can meet the minimum trade requirements for the platforms that they're working with. And then maximum funding, no limit. So company history, the founder built another bot that was doing very well and people were happy with for a long time in sideways markets. So if the market is going up and down, but not going up a ton or down a ton, or in up markets, that bot was killing it. But then once the market started doing bad, it kind of just flatlined and stopped making money. But it really just bought hella coins. So they redesigned this bot and have had it out for about a year. Or actually created a whole new bot called EazyBot, which is designed to make money whether the market's going up or the market's going down. And it was released over a year ago. I'm going to put this link into a YouTube video that explains how the algorithm works. So some of you guys would want to see exactly how it works, and some of you guys don't care. But if you want to see exactly how the algorithm works and why it's been able to not lose money at all yet and make profits in both up markets and down markets, then some of you guys would be really interested in seeing the algorithm. And then I'm also going to put in a link for the official company video. It's about half an hour long, and then the PDF slides to video in case you'd rather just read it. And then liquidity. So you can instantly access your funds at all time via crypto, and there's no penalties and no fees for taking out some or all of your money at any given time. So a lot of opportunities are not like that, but you pretty much, if it's in Binance, when I send Binance to my bank account, it takes usually 1 to 2 business days, right? So real fast access, real high liquidity. And then if you want to send crypto out of there, it just literally takes the time from crypto to go one place to another, which is sometimes 10 minutes, up to 45, depending on how you're doing it. And then time commitment, very low, can be automatically compounding, and you literally just do nothing except take your money out when you want to, or put more funds in. And you can set it up in less than 20 minutes if you already have funds in an exchange it works on. Right now, it's only on Binance and KuCoin, but they say they're bringing Coinbase. So I'm not exactly sure, but they said they're bringing it soon. So I put a couple months, but I'm not sure if it's a couple months. And then easy use, it's very easy, especially if you already got crypto before. It's literally harder for people who've never bought crypto before to figure out how to buy crypto and get their crypto account set up than it is to set up the actual automation. Setting up the actual automation is really easy. And then, all right, so this I actually took from my coaching program, and I'm putting it all on YouTube now. But if you use my link, then that includes one-on-one technical support with me. You get my cell phone number, which is the best way to reach me. You get full access to the course, community, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not telling you to do this and not do it, but what I'm saying is if you are going to do it and use my link, then I'll give you access to all those other things. And it's hands-off, set and forget, fully automated once set up. And the company support for this automation is incredible. So every week, the CEO, CMO, CFO, and CTO, a lot of C's and O's, they hop on Zoom every Friday and just answer questions and then help make sure everyone really knows what to do to be as successful as possible. They give performance reports every week. They host multiple live Zooms a week. This is their Telegram channel. I'll put that in the description as well. So they make a ton of announcements. They announce the Zoom schedule and a bunch of different really good, useful information. They have a Zoom support team 7 days a week. Pretty amazing, and very helpful training videos that can really help you do everything you want to do. And then the support team is so strong. And then if you use my link, then you have my cell phone, and you have all my support too. And they give, performance reports as well. And then they also have a very strong referral program, but it's pretty much, you get a percentage when the people you sign up make money. And at first it's small, but as long as you can build it up, like the more you can build it, the more you can make. And if you're interested in that specifically, I'll send a link over to their referral program and how that works. And then also is a link to the homepage. And then this is my referral link. So given you want to sign up and get all the different bonuses, then you can use my referral link. And then we're about to dive into the biggest complaints about EazyBot. But once again, if you like content like this, I'm about to drop over 20 opportunities that people are already making money in. And one of the biggest things that I have noticed leads to people being successful with opportunities and not being successful is knowing that everybody has different preferences, values, situations, resources, interests, and these 10 areas, if you know these 10 areas, that's how you find the perfect fit for you at least 90% of the time. So when 90% of businesses are failing, 90% of people are losing money in the foreign exchange and crypto market. If you have a system to determine what things are positive and what things are negative and what things are in alignment with your values and what are not, then you can flip those numbers. Instead of winning 10% of the time like an average person, you can win 90% of the time or more like me. So that's the point of this. If you're enjoying it, definitely subscribe. And here come the biggest complaints I hear about EazyBot. So a lot of people will say, I don't know what coins to choose. So these are my personal favorites, and this is based off of my own research and also consulting with long-term crypto investors who've been making massive profits for many years. At least one of them became a millionaire through crypto specifically. And My personal favorite is Matic, which also happens to be the one getting the highest returns. I personally, this is not a recommendation, of course, because it's illegal to give recommendations. I'm not giving recommendations. I'm talking about the ones I like. Anyways, Matic is my personal favorite. I also like Binance Coin. That's the coin for the biggest exchange in the world. I have high confidence it's going to last. That's just my opinion. And then Uniswap. So Uniswap is doing a ton of stuff with yield farming. And we're going to have a separate video on yield farming because a lot of people are doing really well with yield farming too. And some other people have been complaining about its low returns compared to what they wanted, which, like I said, people are complaining about 10% a month. It's actually the complaint I get the second most often. So if you don't want 10% a month, go to the casino. Or like go do something else. But anyways, that's literally the second biggest complaint I get a year. And bot shuts off when set up improperly. So what some people do is they try to get even higher returns, right? So they'll say they have more money dedicated to a bot than they actually have, or they'll put 3 different coins but only have $600, but say they're using the same $600 for 3 different coins. This is a really intelligent robot, and it knows that instantly, and then it just turns off. If you're trying to do things that are outside of the settings and algorithm, then it'll just turn off. So actually, that has happened multiple times too. So there's the full report on EazyBot. Personally, as an opinion, I love it. Right? It's probably my favorite opportunity right now for just pure passive set and forget opportunities. And I just have so much confidence, especially after when crypto went down 50% and my account went up 15% in the span of about 1.5, maybe 2 months. Like ever since then, I've just like had 100%, pretty much 100% confidence as an opinion in this company. Right? Like when I put my funds over here, I have really high confidence in 10% a month. If you can do that consistently, that's over tripling your income or tripling your funds every single year. So I hope you like this video. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. We're going to be dropping more videos multiple times a week, just like this.